this video is about implementing geofencing inside an Android application, and basically we will copy paste what we did so far for the location client. So what we will do is implement a geofencing client like this. So geofencing client, still in the same package, that's fine, and I will copy paste this line because it's implement most of the same features. So I will do that. It proposed me to import, so I say okay. In fact, there is just one thing. This is not the location listener which is used here. It's the Geofence listener, and we also have the now geofencing listener. You will see two types of events that are raised and that provide different kind of information. So still the same, I will implement all methods requested by this interface. Okay, and I will build a constructor to this class. So geofencing client with two parameters, main activity, and still the API key, which is the one we previously used. And here in the constructor, what I will do is calling a handle, but this time it's a new now geofencing handle. That's it. Parameters are the main activity, so that's not main activity. What's the name of it? Activity. Second param is the Android service class. Then we have the API key, then this and this, as we did before. Okay, still set the handle here. I will basically test the handle is okay and call the synchronized data method, and this will get a JSON file from the server to be able to have information about geofence, the coordinates of the geofence, so that the device will be able to calculate locally if is inside the geofence or outside the geofence. And on the synchronized data event that will be received, synchronized success, I will do if under not null, I will just call the start method, and doing that, if we move with the phone on a geofence, we will receive two kind of events: an enter geofence and on fire now alert. So I will set some debugging information here. Geofencing client and you see in the now alert you can get a lot of information, including the name of the geofence, the start time of the event, because you can set notification to be raised from 3 to 5 p.m. for instance, and not after that time. You will get the content of the geofence. So to explain a bit better that, I will go to the geofencing. So here are the geofence we get. So let's say we have here do not disturb zone and transportation zone here, and we get some notifications that can be associated. So typically I will add a new alert to be raised. So D&D zone, for instance. When I will go inside, when I enter this geofence, which is a D&D zone, which is a geofence here, it's now highlighted, I will be able to set up a notification, and I can set additional data inside this. For instance, if we want to do easy marketing, proximity marketing, I can set up the URL of our solution. Let's go. I save the alert. I need to publish the alert so that the SDK will be will receive the modification of the alert, and the SDK will be able to know that he has to raise an event in that case. And that's it. We can go back to the project. Okay, and for instance we can display the content. Okay, it's no. Okay, and we have another event which is more, let's say, basic, but that just trigger the fact that you enter a geofence here and displays the name of the geofence. So we can now set breaking points. We have to call the constructor or to instantiate the geofencing client, which is not done so far. So we go back to main activity, and as we did for location client, we can instantiate a geofencing client. This, and we reuse the same API key. We are done, and now we will push back, set a debugging point here if we want, and we will push back the binary on the phone. Let's go. So compilation is in progress. You see APK is being installed, so that's the binary file under Android. And the application is started on my phone. Okay, that's previous breaking point about location client, so I will remove it. Now we are going to the geofencing client, so if I go on it, we will do that, create a handle, the handle will be okay, we call the synchronized data, we will get a synchronized success notification. I hope I set the debugging point inside. Oops, I missed it. So okay, believe me, we have gone through this, and now I'm moving with the phone in the site, and I will enter the zone, and oops, that's it. I'm in the do not disturb zone, and I'm receiving an event saying that okay, I'm in the do not disturb zone here. So that's, let's say, very basic information, but we get more detailed information that will come with the on fire now alert. Here we go, and in this information you will see that you get the URL that has been defined in the zone and the name of the zone, and that's it. With that information, typically you can basically display the URL using a web page, or if it's a video, you can display the video. You can set some correlation data inside this alert, and you can raise other requests to other web services. I mean, it's The limit is the use case the developer wants to implement. He can do whatever he wants. He gets a notification, he gets the information that the mobile is currently in the zone. And if I had also set an event indicating that the user is leaving the zone, you will receive also an event indicating that the zone has been exited. So that's it. By the way, you see in the type here that the type is enter geofence. If you leave, you will have a type which is exit geofence. So you are perfectly able to trigger the two types of notification to manage what you want to manage. So I hope this was useful. You see, it's quite simple to implement. Now the thing to move forward is to be able to display the position of the user on the map. And this will be part of another tutorial.